Well, I got some of the dander out of there anyway. Start to breathe after a few minutes. I got the windows rolled down too, so that should help, but very terpy in there. But I marked everything out where I got to sort of bash and different things. So like right now it's just totally sitting right on the transmission, and I could put the transmission down a little bit. That's probably what I'm going to do, but I don't even think I'm going to be able to get a fan in here, boys. I should measure on the grumman from the front of the engine to the radiator, and then we'll at least have an idea of how much room we're dealing with. But anyways, I got to lift the body back off this, get the air compressor fired up, get the air hammer, beat the shit out. I just want to make sure that everything is going to fit before we, go any further. Really, make sure the body fits on the chassis with the engine and the transmission into it, and then when we get the other engine ready and this and that and everything copacetic, we can just plop her together and away she goes. Well, I'll take the cab off again and beat in the firewall and set her back down and see how she fits. Well, that's unfortunate, but that's not going to work. But I just got to mention to you, sponsor of today's video, Opie's. Check this friggin' thing out. Got a couple friggin' receptacles onto it, USBs, cigarette lighter, and it's a pure sine wave, so you can run your different sensitive electronics. But they got a sale on right now for Christmas words. And I'll try to remember to put the details in the prescription, but yeah, you get a bunch of percents off or something and different things, and it'd be awesome. But yeah, I got to figure out. I thought for sure my air hammer was going to just massage the metals into position, but it 100% is not. It literally did nothing. Very slight chasm, but not near enough. Look at the rust hole right there. Rust from the inside out. Ridiculous. Hey? I'll have to get rid of this heat shield there and patch those holes and stuff. Son of a bitch. Why you no fit? But this thing too, I think this thing had some sort of aftermarket air conditioner, because it had these lines coming out there. I can't even remember where they went now, but they go up under the dash to some sort of, they're like hydraulic hoses and attached into some, like a thing, like a friggin' radiator. So, I don't know. That's almost sounds like to me like there might have been some aftermarket air conditioning in this unit here. Well, boys, it got terribly hard. I think it's best we just push this outside and, I don't know, maybe start another one. We'll take the dump truck apart, because, I dealt with a bunch of the wires, but there's, just the ones that I stuffed through the firewall. We should be able to, get a good look, see what we're dealing with now. But like that air conditioner, surely it was an air conditioner. I'll have to get in there and tear that out of there. That'd be kind of cool on the gremlin, maybe, eh? Take that air conditioner's assembly out and hook it up in the gremlin. But anyways, well, I'm just talking up my asshole right now. Heater wiring went through there and was just sitting on top of, whatever box that is in there. It was just sitting there. So that was easy to get out. And then so we got rid of all the engine wiring. We got the plug right here. This one here is for the friggin' like the front headlights. So if we like plug that one in, then we should just be able to like pigtail in a couple air spools, down yonderwards for the friggin' tail lights. And then, did I say tail lights? Headlights, I don't know. But the middle one's for headlights in the front end. Driver's side one is for the tail lights, and then this one's for like your gauges and your bullshit and your start mirror and your defig. So shouldn't be too big of a deal as long as we don't around, start tearing all that shit on, Tear all that shit out of there. Next thing you know, we're, where we started with the Grumman, but we don't want to end up in the same predicament like the Grumman. And you're thinking, oh, I'm a wire and a potentialist. Oh, dudes. I was just having a quick look-see over here a few minutes ago, and the line must have fell on the floor, and next thing you know, my new concrete, my new one, my good one, my new one. Oh, shit. It's been like a couple days of just sort of dicking around, right? And I was really hoping I could get that firewall beat in, but that's not really working too good. Here, kitty. That'll be a good test for this shit. Quick clump. Quick clump for the kitties. Oh, look how good that worked. It looked all wet, but I mean, it'll probably dry, but here, kitty. It's just like the shadow of the remnants. You know what I mean? Quick clump. Quickclump.com. Let's quit. Push her outside, boys. She's getting hard. Already got hard, boys. Hope you're happy. Oh, Dick. We made her fit, boys. Look at this. There's lots of room over here now. I just like took the fold out of it. There was like a crease in it right there. I just kind of flattened that out, pushed that over. I'm still going to manipulate right here a little bit. Just bring that out just slightly. But I can get my fingers up in it behind here. So I am going to just lose that lip though, and it started cracking. cracking relentless, so we'll just cut that off and make our own lip, and then that'll be more splendid, and we'll make our friggin' our tunnel. Yeah, dudes. But definitely need to lose this seam. If that seam was pointing straight out, it would be definitely into the block. But you know, we don't need to make too much of a tunnel. You know, we can leave that much of the son of a bitch sticking out. We'll leave a nice big hole probably. Probably leave a nice big hole for the boot cover. But yeah, that won't be the biggest ordeal. Is going to be cutting all this repair out and you know, fixing it, getting the floor, you know, just cleaned up, right? All this crusty shit stuck onto it big time and stuff. Like, just not impressed. Not impressed one bit. Looks like it was 2014 when that was done, according to the obituaries. According to the friggin' bitch words. But yeah. Oh, good freaking times. But a couple you know, cheese whiz spots, not even a big deal. We can deal with that. We've got to cut that whole piece out anyway, so we might as well just cut another piece out. We'll form something. I got to fix my English wheel. Dropped it a few years ago there when we were done doing the 80 tree. But I mean, we did the whole floor in the 80 tree, so this was really cool. This is absolutely Mickey Mouse. And then a few of the bolts for the seats and seat belts and shit broke off, so we got to drill and tap out them and dick around there a little bit. Not too bad. But yeah, she fits with the Gremlin friggin' cross member, and it's in place now too, so she's like low profile. We got lots of room over here for like the slave cylinders and whatnot. Frig yeah. Look at this nonsense. Like, what is this? Do not move truck and trailer before 15-inch HG of vacuum is reached. This is a vacuum cigarette. Like, what's up with that? Somebody tell me what this is, because it's getting deleted. It wasn't even hooked up to anything anyway. This thing has aftermarket air conditioning. Friggin' what else? Yeah, see? AC right onto it. But I don't know, maybe it's not, well, it has to be aftermarket, because that thing isn't under the hood. It's all under here. It was all rigged up, rigmarolled. Just cut the pedal right there. Add a clutch. Scores. All right, well, we'll peel her off there again. I got to do something about the firewall. We're good all the way around except for right on the very back down over there, and I gotta, you know, rip the heater box out and stuff, because, you know, we gotta bash the shit out of stuff and it's kind of right behind it, and rather than just wreck it, we'll pull it out, clean it up. I mean, we might as well put a new heater core in it while we're there. Freaking thing's like 97 years old. We also gotta remove these support earth here and here inside the son of a bitch, so we can mount the intercooler, and then we'll have to put electric fans, you know, on the front behind the grill, pusher fans, I guess. And then yeah, it'll be awesome. But gotta get this cab off again. Yeah, I think that's the height there. It's gonna be perfect. We're friggin' good and clearanced all the way around. I'm gonna push up the floor a little bit, right where it meets the friggin' transmission. It's not touching, but I want more room, and you know, we're there. We're gonna make a piece anyway, so we might as well make it have lots of room. And yeah, so that's what we gotta do. Gotta get this cab off again. And different things. friggin' pulling apart this friggin' wiring harness. You know, if you're gonna use speaker wire, you bestn't solder it or heat shrink it or even use a crimper. Just use a little bit of electrical tape and give her the old twist-a-peony. That way when you're rebuilding the truck, she's easy to undo. Eh? That's a good one. Yeah, so this one here, we should be able to plug that into the firewall. And then we got, I'm not sure, maybe that's, what would that be? It's probably, that might be the reverse. That'd be alright. We could tap into the reverse on the transmission and then have reverse light switch maybe. I'm not sure what that is. But we'll have to pin out the plug. We'll have to pin out the plug, but that's the one that we need right there. We just need to get, you know, new wires. I don't know, maybe somebody knows where you can buy a new one of these. Like really, you should be able to just buy that with the wires, that termination on the plug. I got the other plug somewhere. Can you imagine? Brand new taillight wires that just plugged into the stovepipe. Oh, I don't know. Oh, here it is right here. That's the other end that plugs into like the trailer or the tail lights on the truck. And then this end plugs into the firewall. And then all this stuff is how you doing. We'll keep all this together so that when the time arises, we'll never be able to find it because we put it up there. It'll be awesome. I got some more wires for the stash. Yeah, taking those what's-its off is really fun. Anyways, I guess I sold this, but he's coming to pick it up Tuesday. So we got the whole engine wire and harness, the engine, the fan, the transmission lines. We got an oil cooler. The friggin' transmission lines end right there, and they'll plug right into the radiator. Look at this radiator. It's like brand new starter. Brand new starter comes with it, and the pewter. So that's whoever this guy is there. It's not too far away too, so he'll be able to, I don't know, maybe stop by or something with whatever he puts it in. I'll tell him. I'll say, bro, whenever you put this in, swing by. What's this? Some type of the satsuel. I apologize. But yeah, so that's cool. That A, gets it out of the shop, and D, helps offset a little bit of the cost of the build. Because let me tell you, this isn't going to be cheap. And it's not going to be what we put into the Grumman, just because I'm not going to rebuild the engine or the transmission, or get, you know, I'm going to get a few gauges probably, but, you know, I'm going to try to make the dash work the way that it works, but I mean the speedometer's not going to work, and we want to get a tack, so we'll have to figure it out. But yeah, gutting the whole cigarette isn't, you know, what we're going to do on this one. But don't forget to check out the website there. We got new shirts, friggin' idiot, and friggin' wait for the hip hip and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And of course the calendars, we're talking about it for years, finally got calendars, and apparently from the first batch of them there, we were the pretty good quality. Pretty professional quality. So that's pretty good. That was mostly the holdup, right? Because we were going to get them made at this one place a couple years ago, and they were like super fuzzy and dicked. You know, it was like totally garbage. And it's like, oh, come on, right? But any words, I'm starting to get a little bit less exhilarated because I got to get those things off, and they just won't come off. And stuff. It just won't come off. So we'll, you know, open this up, give her some buzzes in there now. Might be able to give her some buzzes in there. Oh shit. Got him. Oh dear. That was fun. get to do another one. Hey? For fuck's sakes. Hopefully, I can just unbolt that body mount right here and just take this piece right off and then put the bolt back in. I think we're still going to have to do something about down over here, down in amongst, you know, probably over to about there. The intercooler comes out. Well, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, fan, eh? Yeah. Okay, probably. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh dear, there's another one. Oh dear. Well, that sells it. I hurt myself there. That's a good one. So I'm going to need you to go over to onepuglife.com and order a calendar and a shirt because I'm going to need money for medical expenses. Come on, don't make me lie to you. Just go buy a shirt and a calendar. It's Christmas. It's Christmas, for frig's sakes. I mean, I got it set up so you can pay with your EBTs. You know, what more can you ask for? You can go on the Patreons for EBTs as well. For just a low monthly payment of $29.95 a month, you can help a young man in Inwood build a truck. Hey? You can help a son build a truck for his father. Hey? For sakes. And then every time it breaks, you can bring it to Inwood and fix it for free. But you gotta buy a shirt. Oh, but my baby finger kind of stings. I'm not even sure what I did. Doesn't look like anything. Right there. That's a good one. Everything around here is sharp now, eh? But I've been hacking away at this. I don't even know. It's like 11 o'clock at night. This won't come out. So this one's good. We got this one down to the nubbin. And I'm gonna see about, you know, taking this bolt out of there and then just removing this whole piece. So I might just try to take that bolt out, remove that, and then we can just chazzle the rest of her off there. But right now I quit. It's late. I got other things to do. I should just, you know, carry on. But so we've been at this for hours. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Been at her for hours, boys. And I gotta poop and have a snap and a cigarette and then have a nap and then we'll come up tomorrow and we'll do it again. It'll be awesome. But I apologize that I lied to you about medical expenses, but I really think it'd be of my best interest to get a calendar from onepuglife.com. All your favorite characters from Inwood are involved. But good news, boys. Guy just sent me an e-transfer. Engine sold. Engine sold tomorrow. Picking her up tomorrow. We got the wiring harness and everything's all lickety McSplickins. Got the pewter, the engine, the transmission, the wiring harness. Bought it. He bought it. He sent the whole. It wasn't even a deposit. It's that other truck, eh? The truck I got the transmission out of. The guy sent me a deposit. Like it was like, I don't know, the 4th of December. He sent me a deposit, and then by the 16th, you know, he keeps, you know, kind of monkeying around and this and that. By the 16th, I'm like, hey, dude, like, because the tow truck came here, it was here, and then they pissed around for a couple hours, and then just left. Told me that, oh, they can't take it on this load. They have to send another truck. It'll be here in about an hour. Like, oh, okay, whatever, not a big deal. And then it just never came. Buddy wouldn't get a hold of me, so I friggin' I messaged him. I'm like, look, dude, like, if you don't want it, tell me so that I can repost it. He's, oh, you might as well repost. It's like, well, why the dick around like that? You're like, 2 days ago you knew you didn't want it or whatever the you know what I mean? But like, you sent a tow truck. I don't understand. The tow truck came here and then didn't take it, and then another 2 days went by without being able to get a hold of the guy. But like you said, you sent me a deposit, so I'm not just gonna quit him. You know what I mean? But yeah, whatever. She's back for sale. A truck without a transmission. Son of a bitch. But I mean, there's enough bits on it, this and that, but I just don't have time to be taking that truck apart. I got other shit to do, you know what I mean? But yeah, it'll be handy getting that out of the way. And then maybe, if we shuffle enough stuff around, sell that snowblower, move this over there, this and that. Maybe we can just get the chassis over into this side, And then we can do all this, because I gotta do the wiring and the brake lines, right? I just want to like fasten all that shit into the frames so that it's, you know, there and it's copacetic and wishy goodnesses. And then we're not tripping over the friggin' you know, frame and shit when we're trying to work on the body and do the body work and stuff. But I kind of need it. I kind of got to be able to open the door. The door's get, you know what I mean? I guess if we karate kick the back door off this side, but then she's inside for permanent until she's fixed. Hey, there's no pushing her out. Well, I guess we can just throw a plastic bag on it. Throw a plastic bag on it probably, but anyways, boys, I guess we'll see you tomorrow and smoke some cigarettes. Fuck yeah.